Yo, what's up? Okay, I just learned some stuff, and you know how I am. When I learn something, I gotta pass it on. So I just learned something, and I mean it helped me out as a music producer, and I mean um I encourage that you try to learn something new every day because it's really the only way to grow. I mean, if you're not growing, then you're just existing, right? I mean, you just waking up every day doing the same thing. You're just existing. I mean, I know you want to do more than just exist. So I would suggest, try to learn something new every day because it really will impact your life. But this video is basically about, um, and it's crazy because what I just learned was entitled, you know, um, the biggest myth. And, like I wanted to pass that on because it applies so much to you as a music artist. I'm talking to rappers, I'm talking to singers, I'm talking to, um, well, really rappers and singers, songwriters. And it's one of the biggest myths that people, like it's one of the things that we've all been taught. I was taught the same thing as a producer, and you've probably heard the same thing as an artist, and it's completely false. And what's crazy is I mean, I know you get a lot of haters. I know you get a lot of people that just don't understand what you're doing or what you're trying to do or what you have the potential to do. A lot of people, mindset is so powerful, and what everybody is taught, that's usually basically where your understanding lies. Like you don't understand nothing more than what you know because you don't go out and you don't find new information. But I was thinking like the biggest myth in the music industry right now is that the only thing you have to do as a music artist is to sit in the studio, write as many songs as you can, grind it out, and mysteriously you will get to the top. Now, let me show you an example. And this is the same example that I just saw. So I want to pass this on to you because it was real deep. So I'm gonna do a pyramid. Think of the pyramid. Now I'm not doing the Jay-Z sign and I'm not no Illuminati and none of that type of stuff. So, you know, um, I'm gonna do a pyramid. So at the top of the pyramid, this is the top and then the bottom is, the bottom. So at the top of the pyramid is all of the rap artists, all of the singers that's on top. And so who's on top, right? Like Beyonce might be on top. Drake, the whole Young Money crew, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Sierra. Well, Sierra's actually making a comeback. Kanye West, um, DJ Khaled. He seems to Rick Ross. These artists seem to be on top. And the biggest misconception, the biggest myth is you grind it out in the studio and write as many songs as you want to or that you need to, and you get to that top of the pyramid. Now, what I'm going to speak to you right now is reality. It's just reality. I mean, nine times out, I mean, there's so many artists in the world that not every artist is going to even get that chance to be at the top of that pyramid. Every artist in the world is not going to get that opportunity. So, with knowing that getting to the top of the pyramid is your only driving force, what about the other part of the pyramid, the bottom? What about everything else? What about those artists, right? Now, it's okay to grind it out. It's okay to grind it out and work in the studio. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not what I'm saying. But the most important thing that you need to know how to do, if you really, really want to be successful, is know how to market yourself. Know how to market yourself. Know how to be a successful entrepreneur. You must know how to do that because, I mean, think about it. Remember that pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, if you don't reach that top of the pyramid, then what? Then what? I mean, this is the same reality that I had to face, because I was taught, you know how producers were taught. Stay in the studio all day, all night, make as many beats as you can until you pass out, and mysteriously, you're going to get signed by somebody. And that didn't happen to me. That didn't happen to me. I grinded out and I got a couple major placements, but what I thought was going to happen after that didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. So know that like that's a myth. That's a myth. So consider yourself, okay, you know that there's artists on the top, and there's nothing wrong with that. But consider yourself, what's wrong with an artist in the middle that has 500,000 fans? Or hell, even what if you had 2,000 fans and you every Friday had a new song that you wanted to come out with every Friday, and all 2,000 of your fans supported you? That would mean that you're making $2,000 every Friday, every week. Okay, let's say, what if you had 1,000 fans? What if you had 500 fans? And same scenario, you release the song on a Friday because you have 5,000 fans, well, 500 fans, and you release that song. Of course, you sell a song for $1. But what if you had an album and those 500 people bought your album for $10 or $7 or whatever you sell it for? You see, you don't need a million people on your squad to know about you to go platinum. You don't need that. This whole thing is about numbers. This whole thing is about, what we believe and what we think. And a lot of stuff that you see a lot of people around you just talk. There's a lot of people around you that just talk. There's a lot of people that say that they understand the music industry, right? And they'll tell you to, just keep grinding it out. Everything will be good for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Everything will be good for you. But, what's the plan? What's the plan? Now, if it were true that you can stay on top forever and, you could be a successful rapper or singer or whatever you want to be forever, and you didn't have to have anything else going on or multiple streams of income, or let alone set up your music career as a business, then why do they have so many artists starting off rich and then going broke? Because it will seem like to me that if that's what you want to be granted, people like Drake and Young Money, Jay-Z, Beyonce, now these people are doing fairly well right now. So like I said, but they're at the top of the pyramid. Now there are millions of artists at the bottom of the pyramid living off their music. Living off their music, not working for somebody else. See, I don't ever want to clown anybody that works because it's a stream of income. But not doing what you want to do in life has to suck, right? Life has to suck if you're not doing what you want to do in life, right? You felt that way. If you don't now, you felt that way before. So what am I saying? The purpose of this video is to get rid of that myth. To get rid of that myth. Stop listening to what everybody around you is saying, because everybody around you is not producing any results. Now, if you're part of the KF Beats community, you know that I only spread information that's going to help you. I don't spread nothing that's going to hurt you, because I don't want to hurt you. I want to see you at the top. You deserve to be at the top. You deserve to live off your music. It starts in your brain. I'm going to always say that. But just grinding it out, just staying in the studio all night, just making songs, and you don't have no fans, you don't know how to market yourself, you don't know how to sell your music, you don't have an automated formula to send your music out, sell your music, and communicate with people, what else is there out there? Because again, go back to the pyramid. Everybody's not going to make it to the top of that pyramid. Everybody's not going to make it. So stop what you're doing, right now, and do what it is that you have to do. Do what it is that you have to do. If you're at work right now, of course, you can't stop what you're doing right now. But if you are at home right now and you're a music artist and you're trying to figure out what to do, or, how to market yourself, or how to live off your music, or, how to be a successful independent artist, first of all, you can go to kfbeats.com right now, and I'll give you 3 free beats to start your promotion off with. You need beats to start off with. Those are the beats that you can start off with to promote, gather fans, get people to knowing who you are. And then after that, you come back, you buy the beats that you like, and then at that point, now you have a loyal fan base. And then through that, I'm going to teach you how to be a successful artist. I'm going to teach you how to live off your music. Now, this is information that I've gotten from an elite group of very successful entrepreneurs. and they are actually outraged because I'm sharing this information. And it's not Illuminati or anything like that, but I do know a lot of good information that can help you get to the next level. And I mean, what's the alternative? You can either try it, learn something new, or you can do what you've been doing. And if your goal is to get to the top of that pyramid, good luck, because I want you to get there too. But what if it doesn't happen? See, I always preach having multiple streams of income, thinking like an entrepreneur, like a businessman. I'm kind of going over my time. I didn't want this video to be over 10 minutes, but you know, um, I really care about artists in the community. You see, I get a lot of questions and a lot of things, and I get a lot of opinions too. A lot of haters get at me too, but I always, haters can't show me their results. They could talk, but they can't show me their results. See, I have multiple companies that I run, automated, and they're running right now, and I'm talking to you right now. So, like, that's the advantage of you listening to someone that's that wants to help you. I want to help you, but I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about because I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm in this nice fancy hotel in LA, and I'm out here, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm going to continue to enjoy myself. So, you know, life is not just about myth. It's not just about what everybody else say. There is another way out there. You can live off your music. I believe in you. Do you believe in you? Is the question. So go to kevbeats.com, get you those 3 free bangers. Start your career off the right way. Start your career off with banging beats and with a mentor, because you don't have to make those same mistakes that I made in the music industry. You can go and you can get to where you really want to be. So, peace out. See you later.